Oh, wow. Yeah, the face. Oh, I never had a complexion like this. Oh, boy. And the little hairs here. There's no point when you're sitting in a chair to put bobby pins. It's a girl thing. So I got scared because I'm in here in an obvious situation I'm in and have been in. Um, I learned in life just to stop, recognize the way I'm feeling, um, stop, breathe, and pray, and just ask Jesus, Jesus, ah. And his guidance was film it, talk about it, sweetie, film it, and talk about how you feel. So that's what I did. That's what I'm doing. Before that, I paused and breathed. Yeah, so I have a degree in criminal justice, and I find myself saying that like as if I never did any of that. Nothing is real. The only thing that's real is what, dude? Um, and that's how I feel. But that is what it has been by pattern. Other people around me that I've interacted with over the 4 years that I've been online, that has been behaviors and things they've said. I'm not going to use all these legal terms because I don't want to live this every minute of my life. I just want to talk right now. That's what my Jesus told me to do. Just film and talk, Heidi. Just it's all right. Talk about how you feel. I get scared in here, and my face is always broke out. And I know what I've seen and smelled, and I know everything that I've written and made very clear. I don't need to repeat it every video. I know how illegal that is, dude. And then I do have a criminal justice degree. I don't look my best, but I believe I will move out of here. Oh, I know I will, but what I'm saying, and I will look nice again. This is a very dangerous boarding house, and we've made that very clear. Excuse me, I've made that very clear. Whoever's out there who's been following this, I like to think there's people, know how dangerous it is. When you're hearing and smelling and hearing chicks scream and, oh, I've been through it here. Yeah, I'm fucking totally scared. And the lady, that woman who I talk about, for legal, I won't say her name, I guess. I only have an associate's degree. I wanted to get more, but let's not get caught up in that right now. I wanted to get further. Wanted to get a law degree. It's all right. Let's not get caught up in that right now. The woman who I've witnessed be involved in all this keeps telling me to grow up, and this is really creepy, dude. Mind my own business. It makes me upset. It makes me feel overwhelmed, and all these feelings I'm not going to totally get into right now in the video because I've expressed them in writing, and yeah, I already covered that. Um, I'm in shock. The chemicals and that stuff's whoa, crazy illegal. I know that, but I have no idea what it is. No, oh God, no. I don't have any idea, but I know it's illegal as fuck, and I know because of the way they sneak, like everything I've documented. You know that I've made it very, very clear. It's illegal. They know that what they're doing is illegal. So, of course, when they get arrested, which they will, in time. I'm surprised it's been since October 2020. But I don't know. Um, I don't know what to say about that. But I do know we're on planet Earth. They can deny that I ever went to school and all this. They can do what they want, but we're still on planet Earth. Things will come back to center. Well, however high they want to fly right now, okay? You're gonna land planet Earth, you're gonna come down, dude. And it'll be interesting to hear when they arrest her and they ask her, you know, some serious questions, you know, about them chemicals. Because that stuff I think is homemade weapons. I don't fucking know. But it's something really illegal, dude, so we could speculate. Meth lab? I don't know. It's some really bad news. It can't be, well, I don't know. Who am I to say it can't be this or that? It's something so serious that they fucking fuck with the plumbing. And they bug out. And I've documented all of it about the water. Woo! The fire alarms going off in here. Not like when the hookers lived here. That was a lot with the drugs. But the stuff started then. Anyways, I'm not going to cover the same material. Wow. But the fire alarms, I logged it in just recently. That stuff, man. Baby cat, I really want to focus right now. Mama loves you. Alright, so I mean, I know I'm witnessing now off the Richter scale crazy criminal shit. Like it's obvious homicides to me. I don't have to say anything else. I'm the fucking witness here. That's what I've concluded, dude. And they did something really nasty with the bodies, dude, and that's what I was smelling. It went beyond that with what they're doing with the plumbing and that fucking chemical and shit. Yeah, it did. It went way beyond just city homicides. And to jump 4 people, that's some serious fucking international story. Because we're right by the White House. I mean, I know that much. That would make BBC, although they're corrupted crackheads. Yeah, they are. But it would. You know what I'm saying? You get my drift, right? 'Cause we're right by the White House. That's why I couldn't believe the shit I was witnessing ever here. Like when the National Guard was here in full force, and she was bringing in all these Johns nightly, and they were messing with that plumbing again. I've made this all really clear. Like, how was she doing that? I was in here going, they got a lot of balls, dude. Not the Johns. These hookers. Just, hey, it's a cat house, obvious. Fucking dude. Hey, everybody. Whoa. And it was obvious prostitution, okay? I mean, we know that. I don't have to convince cops that. They know that too. I just, wow. I was really disgusted. So these feelings follow when you're witnessing something. It gives an emotional impact. That's when Jesus said, talk about it, sweetie. You can talk about how you feel. It's going to actually help you. It's an emotional impact after emotional impact here. I'm like, and we could go down the descriptives, but I'm just like, oh, man. You got a lot of fucking nerve. My guidance about filming her while she's up in her lab, doing all the stuff that I've made very clear, what I hear, I could probably do because there's so many cops or whatever they're called. Dude, don't get me on this. I'm the fucking civilian witness in here. I'm a little defensive about that. I'm not expected to know all these terms and names for these individuals that are in law enforcement, all right? I have an associate's degree, and that's where it ended, dude. I never got any further in this. I could use my associate's degree for a myriad of different jobs. All I have is a degree in criminal justice. I am not an experienced cop or agent. But I could film. I've made it clear what I hear. And my guidance is there's so many of them, cops and agents, whatever you want to call these people. Because they're fucking aware of that, dude. That fucking chemical stuff is really off the chain, man. Yeah, dude, yeah, it is. Everybody knows that. I can't fucking believe these people here, right? My guidance says there's so many of them that know about this shit. I could go up there and film her in her lab. Nobody's going to come get me for talking about them. Because for a while I got the real impression that that was the name of the game. You can't talk about us. We're gonna get ya. Thing was going on a long time here. So I talked about him. Oh, you can hear her clanking right now. I'm not running around filming this bitch. It's exhausting. She's clanking right now. I'm not. I'll film her when I can, dude. I don't need to be. They know what she's doing in here. It's kind of like I'm done. Let me stick to my point. Where was I? Right, so I would talk about him. You can't talk about us. Running your mouth talking about us. So I did, dude. I am right now, dude. But I did it when I was safe to. I mean, because, I don't need to validate why I'm fucking talking about you having the lab upstairs, folks. And jumping fucking chicks and women gargling and screaming. And come fucking on. We're not covering the same material because it's not good for me to do that all the time. I'm talking about it. You're fucking crazy people. And it's not even good for me to even say that anymore because everybody knows how fucking sick these people are. In DC, whoever's helping them and all the above is wrong. All right. But I think my guidance is fine. I'm going to listen to it. Because I pray, I'm like, close my eyes, breathe, and Jesus, however Jesus sends you the Jesus vibe. That's what I mean. That's how I, get my guidance. You just feel, whatever. It's a spiritual thing. I feel calm, and Jesus calms me down and says to me subconsciously, sort of thing, like, why don't you film? Why don't you talk about it? You feel better, which is what I'm doing now. It is helping, except you can hear her. She's brazen about it. I've made that very clear. Amen. But the guidance, I think, was more like this, was more like a spiritual signal to say, Mommy, you're safe. If you wanted, you could go film her doing all that stuff upstairs. They're not going to come get you for talking about her. Talk about us. Right. Get you. They were doing that. I strongly allege that. Oh yeah, they kept fucking ended up on Instagram. Everybody did. Stop. I suggest, because you know what's illegal here, that you stop doing that here. Go somewhere else and do it. Let me talk about all I saw, but get your fucking accomplice and all these words away from all the evidence and the witness. Let the witness talk about it to the end of the earth. But at least your fucking whatever you call this won't be here with me and all the evidence, dude. That shit a kindergartner could figure out. They don't understand that, I know. I don't want to know the logic behind that or any reasoning that fucking... That's not reasoning. That's not. But I know... There's no sense to this, what they're doing. I know she's doing the chemical thing. I can film her later today. Everybody knows. As soon as... I'm not going to sit here and testify and validate everything. We know. It's something that has to do with that individual upstairs. She won't stop doing it. I'm just going to stick to facts. I know that all these fake identities just flood in here. Nobody lives here in this. I've made it clear in writing. All that. Everything I've made really, really clear. I'm proud of myself for that, and I'm so glad I went to college because it did help. Not everybody has to go to college, but I'm really glad I did because it really helped with what I ended up doing the last 4 years. So I know that in time, when they all come back to planet Earth, after flying high in the sky, all these folks, you know who I'm alluding to. I don't need to get into all the lecture right now. I know when they come back to planet Earth, um, they'll probably reflect and say, yeah, we should have got the lady who had the chemical lab and did all this assaults and nasty stuff in the house. We should have just told her to move out, put her in a different house. Do that there, dude. Leave the chick that saw you doing it to sit there and tell the cops, and then she could say, yeah, I don't know, I have no idea where that lady went. I have no idea where that lady went. I saw her do all this, yeah. Hey, look, there's some evidence here and there, okay. But at least the lady won't be here too. Because when they fucking come here for the lady and she's here with me, the agents are going to want to really ask her some stuff, yeah. Yeah, they are. And the guidance I got, I think, was more of like a symbol of, Mommy, there's so many vets all over this house. There has to be, right, with the chemical stuff, yeah. That you could hypothetically go film her doing everything you have made very clear. You're okay. All right? If you accidentally tweeted the mail, because there's so much illegality with the mail, you're okay. This persecution of the witness, I think, might be over. I know, well, I don't know, but I can feel, however the word, let's describe it later. Let me just talk. I feel that I'm free to write again about everything. They're not going to come knocking on my door, trying to arrest me, keeping her here to do whatever she's doing upstairs in the bathroom. Bringing in unsuspecting, what I've witnessed is women. I don't know the fourth one. I don't know who that was. They didn't scream out. But the two, anyways, we know. I've made it very clear. There's been 4 that I would tell the boss, yes, sir. I know something bad happened. 4 times, yeah. But 2 were definitely fucking chicks that lived here. So you're gonna have to ask them why they chose who. Like, you're not gonna get rid of the witness so they can keep bringing in all these unsuspecting, presumably hookers, and then jumping them in the house. She's setting them up. I'm the witness. I can conclude whatever I like. It's not my job. It's not my job. I'm just supposed to tell the cops and the boss everything I witnessed. That's what I'm expected to do. Within reason, man, and I'm doing it. You know, that is within reason. Expect the witnesses to tell you what she heard and saw, smelled, all that. She doesn't have to be the top copy, too. I don't have to be the top lawyer on the case. No, come on. No, I'm not capable of it. But yeah, you know, so they can ask them that stuff instead of trying to get me out so they can keep doing it here. Because as far as what I'm aware as the witness, that was, I don't know, but it seemed that was what they were trying to do. Let's keep them here and keep doing this crazy illegal shit. Get rid of her, the witness. I wouldn't do that. If I was like a capo crime mob boss from New Jersey, I would say, get them fucking out of the house. Leave the witness. Oh, I would get all kinds of capo. You know, HBO miniseries. Don, the crime boss. I'd be, no, with my cigar. I would be, in my cigar, right? I would say, get the fucking associates or whatever you call them out. Away from the witness. Away from the evidence. No. No, don't have them living there. Keep on committing crime and getting that mail, the USPS, and the IRS. No, you get them away from all that. Get our what do you call those? Our mob guys away from that. Okay, because those are the two that I don't think the dirty cops with the mob, right? But this is true. That's what's protecting these fucking people here. I swear to it. But I don't think that the dirty cops can protect them from the USPS, all that fucking identity theft and stuff coming through here. And the IRS. No, if I was a mob Don Capo from New Jersey, I would say the same thing. I would say that. Get them out of the house. The witness is still alive. She's talking. Let's get our people. Put them in a nice little house somewhere else. Just get them out of there. Right? But they don't do that here. And so when the cops come, whatever you want to call them, vets, whatever, they'll have some interesting things to find out. Why did you stay here? I wonder if they'll ask that. Probably not like that because they have like 20 years on the job. Then they'll look around and they'll find all the plumbing. That shit's evidence right there. And, oh God, the stuff they'll find here. And she'll be in there. Probably, maybe if they come in, she'll be holding stuff in her hands. I mean, you don't know. She'll be looking at them, probably wondering why I'm not being hauled off and they wanted to come see her. I think she'll be in complete and utter disbelief that they've come to the house to actually question her crimes. That's what I get the impression. Once you're jumping people in your house 4 times, dude, yeah, and you get away with that, and you're already the type of person to do something so violent, yeah, you probably would be surprised if the cops said, after everything else you did, you'd probably be like, what are you doing here? And you probably confess to it all because you think you're okay to do these things. This would be really fucking interesting. If I'm here, I don't think I'll be there witnessing the arrest. No, I'll be in my room. And if I move away, at some point, I'm telling you, we're going to come back to planet Earth and the cops be coming here, dude. You can't just ride this forever, folks. You know that, right? No, I don't care if they do. So, yeah, I've looked better. I've felt better. The reason why I'm filming is because it was my guidance to talk about it. Talk about how I feel. My eyes being like, oh, I look so tired. I sleep 9 hours, but I'm really, really tired. I'm trying to save my money. I don't speak to my relatives. This is out of the question. They're not good people, and I don't need to keep professing and proving this. This is the past. It's time to move on, dude, for my own betterment and emotional well-being. Let it go. So there's no contact. No, none. I'm saving my money and moving out of here. I know that, but because I am rather poor, it's going to take me a minute. So I'm stuck here with them folks. And I got scared. I thought, oh no, I tweeted the mail. It was my legal naivete. I guess you're not supposed to do that. And I got into this spiral of fear because of the emotional impact. And I'm going through too much emotional impacts here with fucking living with criminals. Oh, yeah. But I was just trying to tweet the mail because there's so much crime, right? It's nothing wrong I did. And I thought, oh my God, her dirty cops, they'll come because I did that. Like, oh my God. Then I went through this emotion like, dude, if they do that, just throw your hands in there. You can't win this. And then that's when Jesus said, Heidi, stop. It's fear. I want you to get on Instagram and talk about how you feel and just talk about this. You're okay, sweetheart. And Jesus said, the USPS and the IRS are the 2 things they can't stop from coming and searching and doing all the police stuff in this house. Is that you're okay? You're the one who exposed the mail, mama. They can't come arrest you for tweeting the mail, sweetie. They're the ones getting the illegal mail here. Thank you. All right? Same with the IRS. Are they going to get mad at me because of what? Being a tenant? He's not supposed to be getting all this undeclared money and laundering it for fucking 20 years. Right, okay? They cannot stop these agencies from coming here. It's a little late. I don't know when. Don't look to Heidi, the witness, to answer those questions. But I'm glad I got on the video. I have no idea how long I've been talking here. I'm glad I did. I feel better. I feel really alone in here sometimes because, I have to have no contact with my relatives. This is obvious. We all know. I say we, but who's that? I know. I'm being kind of sarcastic. I know I can't have contact with them. They're not healthy. They're very, very, very dysfunctional. Let's say that. End it. No contact. I'm feeling a lot better. I tell you that. And I just have to be brave. I have to go ahead and say, you know what, they are doing illegal stuff here. I can talk about it. I can report it. And I'm going to find the right channels to report it to. So far, it's the ATF and the FBI, the USPS and the IRS. So that's pretty good. I'm just trying to do the right thing, okay? Because no, ma'am, you can't do this in your house, ma'am. Especially the violent crime. But that fucking chemical stuff might be violent too. I don't know what that is. I couldn't tell you. I would never go to the judge or the boss and say, yes, it's a crystal meth lab. I don't know if it's what it is, dude. I thought for a while, yeah, they're making meth, right? I mean, I'm the witness. That's okay. I can think whatever. No, you got to tell the boss and the judge what you're hearing, seeing, smelling, all the above. That's their job because they're the best at it to say what it is. But yeah, it's got chemicals, fire alarms, tubs, pots, pipes. Whoa. And I'm not even done telling you, but I have been done. I told them very clearly. Construction to the blah, 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 blah. Yes, it's quite something. The chemicals, yeah. Yeah, that's why I'm really tired. I feel beat up. It's horrible here. It is really horrible here. What they should have done is throw me out, but they were trying to set me up here to get jumped too. I know that. I don't know that, but after a while, being a reasonable adult, you have to just assume these people were really fucking trying to set me up. So I'd be out there getting jumped in the hallway too. Why not? I'm not ever going to get hurt here. No. I'm very careful. Very careful. So don't worry about me, anybody. And if anybody's out there who might care, I love you and thank you for caring. I'm going to be okay. There's, in my guidance, so many good cops and vets, whatever they are called. I will maybe learn what they're called, okay? But that's what I'm saying as a civilian right now. I'm calling them cops. I'm calling them agents, whatever, all right? There's so many that are making sure a nice lady like me, oh, here's sirens, I'm going to hang it up, doesn't get hurt in this house either, okay? Because I don't deserve to be hurt in the house, and the sirens are screaming and really loud, so I'm going to say goodbye. God bless. Bye.